Yes, hello. And once again, this is Mr. Santana, and I'm going to break down how to determine the volume of a right pyramid, which is the blue figure on the left. Um, and it's very comparable to that of the right rectangular prism on the right. Notice that they both have the same base, which is a 3 by 5 rectangle, and they both share the same height. Obviously, the shape is different, but they're very related in how you're going to determine the volume. So for a right rectangular prism, you would find the volume by doing length times width times height. We know that the length is 5, the width is 3, and that the height is 7. Okay, so this would be 5 times 3 is 15, times 7 is 105 meters to the third power. Okay, now what you get when you have a pyramid is that it is 1/3 the volume of that of a similar right rectangular prism with the same base. Since they do have the same base of 3 by 5, you're going to then take this number and you're going to do 1/3 of that number, which you do with multiplication. 105. Let's separate that so we don't get confused. So 1/3 of that is going to be 35 meters to the third power. And that's how you find the volume of a right pyramid. Now, just to review, that we use this formula. The volume of the right pyramid is 1/3 of the volume that you get for a right rectangular prism with the same base. So it's length times width times height. So volume equals 1/3 times length times width times height. So had we done that from the beginning with the pyramid, we would have had this 1/3 times the length, which is 5, times 3 times 7. Now, the interesting thing about this is in our multiplication, 1/3 times 3 is 1. Automatically kind of divides itself out or multiplies itself out of the picture. And you're left with 5 times 7, which is what we said, 35 meters to the third power. And that is our final answer right here.